Hello and welcome to my first ever video on this channel. My name is Elena and I am currently about 100 pounds overweight. I started keto 2 days ago and this year is the year that I'm going to stick with it. I've done it before in the past. The longest that I've ever done it for was for 2 months and I lost about around 30-ish pounds and I fell off the wagon, I quit, and I gained it all back. But this year I'm going to stick with it, and that is the reason why I'm starting this channel, is so that I can hold myself accountable. And I feel like if I do it in such a public way through social media, that it will just give me the inspiration and motivation that I need to stay on task. On this channel, I'm going to be showing you what I eat in a day. I'm going to have weekly check-ins to see the progress that I've made, monthly measurement taking to see how many inches I have lost. So I am in this for good. If you want to join me, comment down below if you want to start too. Firstly, I want to talk about why I am doing this. It's not just because I am 100 pounds overweight. Oh, by the way, I currently weigh 245.8 pounds. And the lowest weight that I've ever been, the lowest healthy weight that I've ever been was around 145 pounds. That was after having my first son. So we'll see if I can get down to there. For right now, I'm focusing on getting underneath that 200-pound mark. My main motivation is that we are going on a trip to Europe in, less than 3 months from now. And I know that it is setting the bar pretty high for my goal, but I really want to get under 200 pounds before I go on that trip. This is like my dream trip, like a once in a lifetime trip for me. And I don't want to feel the way that I feel when I go on other trips. So insecure, wanting to wear really cute clothes and not being able to, being so hot because I don't want to show my arms and I don't want to show my legs, and wearing cardigans and sweaters and just long sleeves all the time. So those are the motivations. I have some health issues that I am going to see if I can cure them with food. Things such as headaches, just dry skin, bumpy skin on my arms and on my legs, just like itchy ears. I don't know if that's like a food sensitivity, but I noticed that before when I went on keto, like after a month, the itchy ears stopped. Just like grittiness in my eyes, pain in my joints, when I do, like crouching down or squats, and climbing a bunch of stairs, my knees tend to pop, and my just carrying around so much weight is just so hard on them. Things like that. I'm going to see, if any of those improve, and I'll include anything that has improved in my weekly progress videos too. So I'm going to now show you the kind of foods that I'm going to be eating. I'm going to do a quick grocery haul, and then I'm going to show you my meal prepping. So, and what I'm going to be eating today. Now, if you don't know what the ketogenic diet is, or aren't familiar with it, or have never heard of it, it's basically a way of eating where you're eliminating all forms of processed carbohydrates. So pastas, bread, things like that. The only carbohydrates I'm going to be consuming are through vegetables. And then there's sometimes in dressings and stuff, there's like a spare carb here and there. But basically, it's a low low carb, high fat, very moderate protein diet. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to keep it as clean as I possibly can. So, not a lot of like low carb tortillas and stuff for now until I get a bulk of the weight off. Then I'll start reintroducing, a few things here and there, like as a treat. But as a whole, I don't want to be eating a lot of processed foods. I'm going to be making a lot of whole foods to begin with. As far as exercising goes, I, a couple months ago, joined Orange Theory Fitness, which is a pretty high intensity cardio based with some weights training program, exercise program. It's an hour-long workout. I do that 4 days a week. And then on my off days, I haven't been doing anything. But what I'm going to be doing is yoga to stretch out my body. And then a couple short YouTube workouts that I will link down below. One is a butt workout and one is a lower ab workout because I'll show you a before picture. My lower belly hangs over. It's like I don't know. It hangs over like an apron kind of. So I really need to work on that. And that's what I'm going to be doing as far as exercise. I know that keto will help me lose weight if I don't exercise, but I want to make sure that everything is staying toned up. And also when I do exercise, I feel a boost in energy as well. And exercising without doing keto or dieting has just made me basically maintain what I have. Like I've been working out and then eating whatever I want. And yes, I don't gain weight because I'm exercising, but like, what am I working out for then? Because the workouts are hard and I have to get up at 4:30 a.m. so that I can make it to a 5:30 workout. Like, I don't want that to be for nothing. So I'm going to be doing keto with that as well. But let me go ahead and jump into, let me show you the notebook that I'm going to be tracking everything on. So here is the notebook that I'm going to be using. I just bought it at Target in the notebook section. I thought it was cute and I like that it opened this way. So for my monthly weights and measurements, I just put the date here. That was Monday. And then I put my weight. Oh, I was wrong. 245.4, not 0.8, but still. And then all of my measurements. Then I'll be doing these monthly and the weight weekly. I wrote a list of all of the health concerns that I've been having just so that I'll remember. So I can just reference this on a monthly basis and see if any of these have improved for me. I think that's very important. Like, oh my gosh, I have such scaly elbows. Like the dry skin is just out of control. And I drink a lot of water. But yeah, if you're interested, like these are all of the like issues that I have on my current diet or the diet that I had 3 days ago. These are all of the workouts that I'm going to be doing. This stands for Orange Theory Fitness. These two are very short on YouTube. I'll link those down below. They're just for toning. But yeah, Orange Theory Fitness, 4 days a week. I'm going to be doing yoga. The other 2 days that I have off, and then those 2 short workouts. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be completely off. And then for my food, I'm going to be doing tracking on MyFitnessPal for like a week or so, just to make sure the kind of foods I'm eating are on par with my macros. I'm going to be doing about 75% fat, 20% protein, and 5% carbs. So just making sure that I'm on track with what I need to be eating. This is everything that I had yesterday or on Monday yesterday, and then I'm going to fill that out today. And I feel like writing it down for me just makes it more concrete and will make me stick with it. If it's in my phone, I forget about it, I lose track of it, and it's just not as like concrete as writing it down. All right, so let's move on to the grocery haul. These are all of the groceries that I picked up. This is basically all you need to get started. This is enough to last me for around 2 weeks. First is this pack of charcuterie meats. These are salamis. And I'll make a charcuterie board with those and some cheeses. This is an avocado oil by the brand Chosen Foods. And then here are some coconut aminos, which is like the keto type of soy sauce. These are pepperoncinis. I use them in my pot roast recipe. This is some almond flour. For drinks, I typically drink water, but I also have some LaCroix on occasion. Here's my meat, starting with this grass-fed ground beef. I got 2 packs of those. Some Wagyu beef patties to make bunless burgers. Some beef sirloin to make beef and broccoli. And that's what I'm going to use the coconut aminos in. This salmon that you'll see later on in this video. This is the roast that I use for my pot roast. And we're having steaks one night. I didn't find many good ribeyes, so I got 1 strip steak and then 2 ribeyes. There's a pack of chicken, some chicken thighs that I'm going to bake in the oven with a really good rub, and then chicken I'm going to use for my jalapeno casserole. And then over here is a ranch seasoning and an au jus gravy seasoning that I use in the pot roast, some Kerrygold Irish butter, portobello mushrooms, cauliflower to roast in the oven, some rice cauliflower to use for imitation rice, avocados, onion, asparagus, some spring mix to make salads. I'm going to be making stuffed peppers, some green beans to go with the pot roast. I have some bags of pre-shredded cheese that just makes it a lot easier. Some fresh sliced mozzarella, this Philadelphia cream cheese, and that is everything to get me started. So here's my coffee that I'm about to make. I've got some heavy cream in there. I've got this Keto collagen. This one is my favorite by taste. It's from Trader Joe's. I believe it is $19.99, which is much, like $10 less than most other places. I do have another kind, which is the Perfect Keto collagen. This one I believe is $29.99 on Amazon, and it's good. That one I feel like tastes a little bit better, but this one's good too. And then I'm just gonna put a teeny tiny bit of cinnamon in there, and then this vanilla macadamia nut coffee. It is now 11:38. I last ate at 7 last night. I am also doing intermittent fasting as well. So it's been about 16 plus 38 minutes, hours. So I'm going to go ahead and have my coffee now. For lunch, I had this salmon fillet that I baked in the oven and some asparagus, and I used this garlic butter sauce. It only has 1 carb, and it is so good. And I also had enough left over for lunch for the next day, and I put it in this meal prep container. For dinner, I had this chicken jalapeno popper casserole with avocado. So that's everything for today's video, my first video on this channel. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see more. I'm very excited to start this. I'm not even nervous this time. I usually am when I start keto, but I know enough about it. If you want to learn more about it, I'm going to link everything down below for you if you want to research yourself. But let me know if you're going to be doing keto too, and I will see you next time. Bye.